Good afternoon, coaches, players, family, and friends. It is my great pleasure to stand up here and speak to you on behalf of all the seniors and the whole program. I want to tell you just how much this program has meant to me over the past 4 years and how much the people who I have shared these experiences with mean to me. I'm extremely fortunate to have been part of such an incredible group of young men and a player for, I think, some of the best coaches in the state of New Jersey. To start off, I would like to talk about, in my opinion, the best head varsity coach in the state of New Jersey. When I first read his name on the papers he handed out at our first meeting 4 years ago, I thought his name was actually Cardinal instead of Cardinal. When I learned how his name was correctly pronounced, Coach Cardinal struck me with his intensity and passion for baseball, which made me eager to see what he would do with our program since he was serious about the lofty goals he had in mind. My freshman year, the first time I saw the varsity team play, they beat Pope John 13-8, and I fell in love with the team. I stuck with them for the rest of the season, doing the scoreboard and avidly reading over their stats in the newspaper from their road games when I couldn't go to them. I even cried like a baby when we lost in the sectional finals to Paramus, and Coach thanked me for the support that I gave him each game. The next 2 years, I had the great honor of being both his team manager, both sophomore and junior year. His welcoming smile when he saw me in the dugout and watching him coach my favorite team in the world made the 2 years so great. Yet this year had to be the best one I've had with him since I was given the privilege to play under him, and wear the Mustangs jerseys represent both him and the program I love. Wearing the #1 jersey, winning the anthem, recording the TPI chart, hearing him tell me good job in IO, and chatting with Coach in the dugout, among some of the memories he has provided me, and I cannot be more thankful for them. More importantly, Coach Cardinal has given me lifelong lessons from being a part of this program that I will take and use for the rest of my life. He has taught me 3 very important lessons, which include always handling yourself in a first-class manner and representing Marvel baseball in a first-class manner. This game, like life, can be completely unfair, but somehow you have to pick yourself up and figure it out. And that if you know you worked as hard as you can, put all that you had out on the field and left no detail uncovered, you did something right not only for yourself, but the team around you. Coach, I'll miss you terribly next year, and we'll never forget the incredible 4 years we shared together. The next coach I'd like to address is the one and only Coach Garino, or G or Oreo, according to my teammates. Coach Garino is one of the best coaches I've ever had, and being on the field with him every day was a blessing. Whether it be hitting me extra fly balls before the game, giving me helpful hints on how to properly play the outfield, or putting up with me when I screamed his name halfway across the field, he made my days on the field worthwhile and helped me become the best player I could be. The best part about being a player for him is enjoying how much of a jokester he can be. His jokes in the dugout with us before games or in practice kept us laughing constantly, and his fun-loving spirit is one of a kind. Even though he rooted for his J-Town Falcons when we played for them, we still loved him after games twice this season. He molded one of the best outfields in the state and gave the team just what it needed when the time came. Coach, I will also miss you terribly, and the past 3 years we have shared together will be forever implemented in my memories of high school. I would also like to thank all the additional coaches that helped with the program for the past 4 years I've been here. That includes Coach Griseni, who couldn't be here, Coach Ose, Coach Corder, Coach Viravani, Coach Vickers, Coach Becker, Coach Keltner, Coach Trongone, and Coach Ruggiero. Thank you all for your hard work and commitment in order to make it one of the best in the state. We all truly appreciate it. I've had the great fortune in the past 3 years to watch some of Morris County's and New Jersey's finest high school baseball players, and have been amazed for 3 years at the talent that's passed through this program. I've watched the likes of Ryan Carl, Jordan Gatos, Anthony Altieri, Kevin McCardle, Mike Manfred, and so many more gifted players put on the Mustangs uniform. I've been lucky enough to develop great friendships with all of these guys as I rooted for them. As a player this year, I can honestly say, though, that this has been the best group of guys with whom I have ever stepped onto a baseball field. My teammates have made this the best season of my life, and words cannot express how amazing it has been to go through this year with them. Grinding with them through the winter and 6 days a week when the season started made for both a close-knit and superbly talented team. The best part of coming to the ball field every day was knowing that I was doing it with teammates who not only motivated me and pushed me to my best, but truly cared about me. Especially when the season ended as I cried my eyes out and they all picked me up after the devastating loss to Sparta. Even off the field, we had amazing chemistry and had great times together, such as going for ice cream, making up team jokes, enjoying hilarious group chat conversations, or all going to Brock's house at 9 in the morning on a Saturday as our first round county game was rescheduled every 10 minutes. The talent on this team blew me away, and for every player on the team, there is something I will distinctly miss. Mike Sretto, I'll miss watching you throw out runners like nobody's business and being a workhorse on the field every day. Ryan Carroll, I'll miss your ridiculous walk-up songs and your dances, great dance music you put on the speakers. Matt Sucroff, I'll miss you owning first base and smacking the ball so hard in the gap. Jason Calgago, I'll miss you watching me the lefty ace that you were for this year for our staff. Ben Cook, I'll miss your flow breezing in the wind as you
I like it.
I'll miss your flow breezing in the wind as you hustle everything out and play your butt off. Moni Z, who's not here, I'll miss you. I'll miss you playing second like an animal. Kevin Koski, I'll miss your work-first attitude that you bring with you to the field every day and commitment to doing your job when called upon. Tyler Benson, I'll miss watching you be a freak athlete on the field and amazing me every day with your leadership. Joey Trafari, I'll miss watching you be a freak athlete on the field and amazing I'll miss seeing your smile when you're with us in the dugout and your hard work every day. Mike Bresnick, I'll miss watching you dominate the base pass with your speed. Brock Caudill, I'll miss watching you play third base and your awesome play routine. Mike Biazzi, I'll miss watching you pitch your heart out every game and leaving everything on the field. Zach Frederick, I'll miss watching you throw gas on the mound and being a solid DH for us. To all my outfield brothers, Leonard Hernandez, Tim Holmes, Brett Kelly, and Matt Gambino, I will miss watching you all sacrificing your bodies to make astonishing plays, helping me become the best outfielder I could be, and making me laugh in the outfield and practice them before games. You are such a special group of guys, and I could not be more proud to say I was a part of this all with you. I will miss you all so much, and words cannot begin to describe what kind of brothers you are for me. Excuse me. Babe Ruth said, baseball is the greatest game in the world, and it deserves the best you can give it. I know that I've given everything I could to this program, and I couldn't be more proud of it because I know it went towards the game I love, and it has paid me dividends in the past 4 years. I know this is true for all my fellow seniors, and applaud them for all that they too have given. To all of the underclassmen, I will tell you that this game leaves no mercy to any man, and no matter how well you may perform one day or how much you may struggle with it the next, embrace it for everything it offers because it really is a beautiful game. Grind every day, figure it out, and say to yourself, so what next, bitch? Because when you do all these things, the game will reward you more than it will hurt you. And these seniors are gone, always represent this team and program with pride, and bring home a few championships for us in the next couple of years. Thank you all for making these years some of the best of my life, and for the countless memories you have provided me. Roll Stangs.